You look like you're in Santa Fe or someplace.
I am in Santa Fe.
That Orno there in the corner gives it away. Well, hey, brother, I got a chance to watch the screener last night. I loved it. You were fantastic. Now, this is your first major film role, right? How'd you land it?
Oh man, it was just kind of the stars aligning. I sent an email for an open casting call. There's this guy named Nathaniel Archon in Canada, and it was just for some movie. And I was like, you know what, I'll just send in a thing and see what happens. Anyway, they got back with me, and anyway, that movie got canceled because of COVID, and I didn't hear back for a year about anything. And then they sent me an email and said, "Hey, we want you to audition for a small part in this show." And I was like, "Dang, okay." And it turned out to be this. Long story short, and I don't know why they hired me, but I'm sure happy to be here.
Now, your character, Tabe, you play the heroine Naru. You play her brother, and you two have a very loving relationship in the film. There's a lot of mutual respect, and I'm interested to know, did you and Amber, did you connect like that on set? And did you come to view her as a sister?
Yeah, it was really cool, especially as time went on. In particular, we did a couple reshoots. We did a reshoot in Santa Clarita and in LA, just to fix a couple things here and there. And by the time we got to there in particular, I was just like, we were just kind of rolling, and it was just so comfortable. And you're just like, oh man, it was just. I'm glad it was that way. And you could have been with quite the prima donna, but it it all just fit together well, and we just had the best of time. And the boys too. I mean, we just had the best of time.
Now, you've got a music background. You're in a family band. I mean, you've been recording for a long time. You've got videos out. So, boy, you've got a lot of projects going on. And where does this fit your film career now with your long-standing music career? How are you balancing it all?
Uh, you know, we we were living in Nashville at the time of me getting this role. So it was kind of like a big, happy, wonderful surprise. I'd always wanted to get into acting, but I honestly wasn't sure how it would work out because I didn't know anybody in the business. And it just kind of all came together in a wonderful way. So we're still playing music. We're still writing. So I just wrote some new stuff the other day. We're playing at Buffalo Thunder next month, I think. But um, but still, I'm all for this acting thing. We're kind of going where the iron is hot at the moment. So this acting thing is really exciting for me. So we're just gonna kind of try to keep everything going at the same time if we can.
Buffalo Thunder next month. So you'll be there for Ended Market, I'm thinking.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, maybe I'll just come try and check you out because I
Oh, that'd
like
be
those
dope.
videos online. You guys sound really good. Now, and your father and your brother are part of the act, right?
Yeah, yeah. My bro and my pops. Um, yeah, we just kind of been plucking away since we were, I don't know, I was probably 12 or 13, and yeah, just kind of been doing our thing. And it's nice when you get to work with good guys who will keep you in your place. You can't get big headed when you got your pops to smack you in the back of it. So
Now, did you grow up in Nashville?
I grew up in Arizona, northern Arizona, near Flagstaff, and
Okay.
yeah, and so towards the end of high school, we were playing a lot of music, and so we started to get halfway decent, and so we're like, I wonder if we should take this thing to Nashville and see if we can you know make something of it. And so we did, and we played there for several years, kind of trying to figure that thing out, and then kind of stumbled upon this, which I'm forever thankful for.
And what's your tribal background, your lineage?
Um, I'm a descendant of OK Wingate Pueblo on my mother's side. I've also got some Apache on my mother's side, some Mescalero Apache, and and a couple other things. I'm like another one of those mixed Southwestern kids, but it's so nice to be back in New Mexico because in Tennessee it's kind of a strange combination. But you come back out west and you're just like, oh, it's so nice to be around people like me again.
Yeah, I'll bet. But correct me if I'm wrong, but there's some natives in Nashville, right? There's a Native American entertainment scene there.
Yeah, there is. I forget his name. There's this really cool guy. I won't slander him by saying his wrong name. But yeah, there is. And then just east of there, you hop over by Gatlinburg, there's Cherokee, North Carolina, and there's a little Cherokee res out there, and that's a beautiful place. And we used to hop over there sometimes, and it's there is a community, a small community, but a community.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully growing for sure.
Yes, yes.
So your character, the movie is available in both English and Comanche. How was that, having to learn all those lines in Comanche?
Oh, it was so fun, man. Originally they were gonna shoot it in Comanche, so I actually when me and Amber auditioned or did the chemistry read, um, we did it on English version and then also in Comanche. So that was really fun. I enjoyed sitting with Guy. He's one of the Comanche translators, and just learning about sentence structure and like certain pronunciations. Like the V is kind of a Spanish V, almost like a vaquero, or like you know, so it's like table, kind of a BV kind of thing. But it just was so. I'm a nerd about all that stuff about language, so I enjoyed the heck out of it.
And the whole sci-fi twist, did you just get wrapped up in that story on set like that?
Yeah, it was so cool, man. I mean, you know, because so many times, you know, indigenous people, they kind of get cast in this niche. But to have something different where, you know, they got this space alien coming down, you know, and a predator and a big franchise, it was just so cool. I mean, you see his weapons, you see his, you know, his little gauntlet thing. Um, it was really, and like you can dive pretty deep into the lore, like about their species and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Well, I really enjoyed it, and you were fantastic in it. And I just want to wish you all the success going forward with your film career and your music career and everything else you got going on. Best of luck.
Thank you so much, Sean, man. It's so nice to meet you and to have this interview today, man. I appreciate you.
You bet. And I'll keep an eye out for you there at Buffalo Thunder next month.
Oh, dope. Okay, man. That'd be sick. See you,
Take
brother.
care.